Hello everyone. Wanted to go over the features of the ZFX. So this device only affects X and Y. All the other signals just get passed straight through the box. RGB, shutter, interlock loop, all get completely passed through. There's no effect from this box on any of that. Only X and Y. And only when the enable switch is pushed to the up position. Even if the box is powered off, AC power completely unplugged, the signal is completely passed through. So once I flip this to enable, I have master gain all the way down. I'll bring this all the way up. And so we're back to basically what we had when it was not enabled. Just a slight variation there. So what we can do with this box from here, we have two sliders for X and Y. These, when you bring them to the center position, is pretty much zero image signal gets through. You can bring these all the way down this way, and now X and Y are inverted. So these are inverting gain sliders for X and Y. From there we have the joystick function, which doesn't apply anything unless you turn up one of these two potentiometers. Here we have joystick offset gain, which really is an image offset. If I bring the image size down a bit, we'll just do that with the master gain, and we'll add some image offset here. Now it's tied to the joystick, and wherever I position this, the image gets positioned. As you can see, it's quite jumpy when you move it around, which in certain situations that may be beneficial, but there is also a damping circuit. If I bring this halfway, it's a good bit slower, and bring it all the way, it's quite a bit damped, so it doesn't fly around quite so quickly. And that damping circuit also affects the joystick rotation gain. Now what this one does is it applies an offset to rotation, so it moves an image out of the center of rotation based on the position of the joystick. It's very similar to how this works here. So in fact, I can get rid of that, and we'll bring up joystick rotation gain, and it looks pretty much identical. There's not anything different, except when we apply a rotation with the sine cosine potentiometer here. So I'll take that all the way back down for now, and we will enable rotation. And now the image is tied completely to the position of this potentiometer, or the sine cosine position sensor. And as fast as you spin it is as fast as the image will rotate. As you can see, it'll spin, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen times before it'll come all the way to a stop. Now this doesn't change any other aspects like with the sliders here. Even if I have the image to the side, I'm still affecting that axis. And if I have it upside down, now I can essentially bring these two sliders that way, and now it appears that the image is right side up. Now when I add the offset here for rotation, again, now it's tied to the joystick with damping. As you can see, we'll bring damping down a bit, and so now I have a little bit quicker control here. But now, as you can see, the image is offset from center while still rotating. And once again, I can go as fast as I can spin this potentiometer to cause the image to move around, and then I can make changes to the offset of that signal like that. So if I wanted something different, I'll get rid of the orientation test pattern here and try and find something a little different. I'm just using a DAC right now to generate the signals. So here's just an abstract from Pangolin, and I can add rotation to it and rotation offset and almost generate my own abstracts based off of the abstract image that was there, which was just that simple abstract. I also, again, still have control over, and of course the image is on its side, the X and the Y axis through these two sliders here. So one of the real benefits here that I like is if I get rid of rotation offset here, and I'll go back to the image offset, we'll change to a different abstract here. In this case, it's just a straight line coming from the DAC. And I can move it around, image offset with the joystick, with damping or without, or somewhere in the middle. I can also add, if I'm putting upon how I'm moving it here, we'll get rid of that. We'll kind of do something like that. Or however, heck, you can even use image gain to do different things, or the master gain. And if I added rotation back to the thing, now I have got control for some type of an effect like this, which is really pretty cool effect, especially if you can add a second projector output to mirror this with perhaps X and or Y mirrored. But anyway, that seems to be a pretty cool effect to play around with. So, but there's kind of a number of different things you could do with different images that are being generated from a DAC or from some other source, just adding on different effects to it, and just all quick and live from the ZFX box. So anyway, hope that helps. Thanks.